Greetings, seekers of the occult and the esoteric. In the mysterious universe of occultism and metaphysics, few things capture our imagination as much as the demonic entities of the astral plane. Since time immemorial, accounts from astral travelers and mystics have described encounters with beings from other dimensions, entities that defy our understanding and immerse us in the true terror of the unknown. Today, we will delve into the most disturbing realms of the astral plane through the knowledge of Sylvan Muldoon, a pioneer in astral exploration, whose works have unveiled fascinating and unsettling details about these entities. Through his experiences and studies, Muldoon offers us a terrifying glimpse into the dark corners of the astral plane, where the boundaries between the real and the ethereal blur. Join me on this journey as we uncover the mysteries of the demonic beings that lurk beyond our physical reality. We'll explore how these accounts intertwine with modern stories and what we can learn from the experiences of those beyond our everyday reality. What are astral projections? Astral projections, or astral travel, are fascinating experiences in which our consciousness separates from the physical body to explore other worlds and dimensions. This phenomenon has captured human imagination for centuries and has been interpreted in various ways across different cultures. In ancient Egypt, it was believed that the Ba, a part of the soul, could leave the body during sleep or after death to travel through the spiritual world. These journeys were essential for communion with the gods and navigating the afterlife. In Hindu tradition, yogis speak of siddhis, mystical powers that include the ability to project consciousness outside the body. These experiences are seen as a way to achieve a deeper connection with the universe and the supreme being. Indigenous shamanic cultures also practice astral travel. Shamans, through rituals and sacred plants, journey to the spiritual world to gain wisdom, heal illnesses, and communicate with guardian spirits. From a scientific perspective, astral travel and out-of-body experiences have been studied in psychology and neuroscience. During these experiences, the brain shows significant changes in areas related to self-perception and awareness of space and time. These changes could explain the sensation of separating from the physical body. Lucid dreams and near-death experiences also offer insights into astral travel. In a lucid dream, we are aware that we are dreaming and can control our actions, facilitating the transition to the astral plane. During a near-death experience, many people report feeling that their consciousness rises above their physical body, observing the surroundings from a detached perspective. Sylvan Muldoon, a pioneer in astral exploration, describes the astral plane as composed of different levels of vibration. The lower vibration zones are particularly intriguing and dangerous. According to Muldoon, these dense and dark areas are inhabited by disturbing entities, often referred to as demonic. These entities feed on negative emotions and fears, creating an oppressive and terrifying environment. Muldoon warns that inexperienced travelers should avoid these zones as they can be extremely hazardous. He recommends proper preparation and a balanced mindset to explore the astral plane safely. Let's delve into detail about these negative entities and how they interact with astral travelers. Succubi and incubi. When venturing into the astral plane, we encounter various entities that can be both benevolent and malevolent. Among the most disturbing and well-known are succubi and incubi. These entities have been described in numerous cultures and mythologies throughout history and are known for their seductive and parasitic nature. Succubi and incubi are demonic entities of a sexual nature that, according to legend, feed on the vital energy of humans during sleep. The succubus is the female version, while the incubus is the male counterpart. These beings approach their victims while they sleep, inducing them to have erotic dreams, and through these dreams, drain their vital energy. Identifying the presence of a succubus or incubus can be complicated, as these entities are experts in manipulation and can influence their victims' dreams. However, there are certain signs that may indicate their presence. Very vivid and frequent erotic dreams that leave a feeling of exhaustion upon waking can be a sign. Many victims report feeling a presence in their room at night, even when they are alone. Sleep paralysis, where the person feels conscious but unable to move, often accompanied by a sensation of being watched, is a common sign of the presence of succubi or incubi. Waking up extremely tired and lacking energy after a night of erotic dreams can also indicate that one of these entities has been draining your energy. The primary purpose of succubi and incubi is to feed on the vital energy of humans. By inducing erotic dreams, these entities can create an energetic connection with their victim and drain their life force. This process not only leaves the victim physically exhausted, but can also weaken their mental and emotional health over time. In addition to feeding, these entities often seek to manipulate and control their victims, leading them to states of confusion and emotional dependency. This parasitic relationship can lead to a general decline in the victim's quality of life, affecting their well-being on multiple levels. Despite their ability to take on attractive and seductive human forms in dreams, the true appearance of succubi and incubi is much more sinister. They are described as demonic-looking beings with grotesque features that reflect their parasitic and malevolent nature. Their eyes are bright and penetrating, often in unusual colors like red or yellow that seem to look through the victim. Their mouths may be filled with sharp, twisted teeth. Their bodies can be disproportionate, with elongated limbs and hands with sharp fingers. Their skin is often of a sickly color, such as gray or green, and may have a scaly or rough texture. These entities emit a dark and oppressive aura that can be perceived by the more sensitive, causing a feeling of fear and repulsion. In many depictions, succubi and incubi have membranous wings and horns protruding from their heads, underscoring their demonic nature. The shadows. Another dark entity that inhabits the astral plane and is especially feared by astral travelers is the shadows. These entities are known for their malicious nature and their ability to sow fear and confusion in those who venture into the astral world. Shadows are shadowy entities that manifest as dark, amorphous figures, lacking defined characteristics such as faces or limbs. They are described as humanoid shadows that silently glide through the astral plane, stalking their victims with an unsettling and oppressive presence. Often perceived as black silhouettes against the astral surroundings, they move with a fluidity and speed that defy logic. Identifying shadows can be difficult due to their elusive nature and ability to blend into the dark environment of the astral plane. However, there are certain signs that may indicate their presence. Victims often experience an overwhelming sense of oppression and fear without any apparent cause. This sensation can intensify as the shadows draw closer. A sudden drop in temperature in the astral environment is common when shadows are near, accompanied by a chill that runs through the body. Visual perceptions in the astral plane may become distorted or blurred, as if a dark shadow is interfering with sight. Often, a buzzing or white noise is heard in the ears, which intensifies with the proximity of the shadows, creating a sense of dissonance and disorientation. The primary purpose of the shadows is to feed on the fear and anguish of astral travelers. These entities thrive on negative emotions and seek to induce maximum terror in their victims. By doing so, they can drain the vital energy of individuals, weakening them both physically and mentally. Shadows also enjoy sowing confusion and despair, preventing astral travelers from finding their way back to their physical bodies. Their goal is to trap their victims in a state of panic, which facilitates the extraction of their vital energy and increases the shadow's control over the astral plane. Although shadows usually manifest as amorphous, dark figures, some accounts from astral travelers suggest that they can adopt more defined forms to intensify fear. These forms may include bright red eyes, which stand out against their black, featureless shape, creating a disturbing and terrifying image. They emit a dense, dark aura that can be felt as a physical, oppressive presence, capable of inducing a sensation of suffocation. They can change shape quickly, adopting distorted and grotesque figures that amplify the fear and disorientation of their victims. Shadows represent a significant threat in the astral plane, and understanding their nature and tactics is crucial for those who venture into this mysterious realm. Energy parasites. In the intriguing and often dangerous world of the astral plane, we encounter a variety of malevolent entities. Among the most insidious and debilitating are the energy parasites. These entities are especially feared by astral travelers due to their ability to slowly drain the life energy of their victims, leaving them exhausted and vulnerable. Energy parasites are entities that attach themselves to a person's aura or energy field, feeding on their life energy continuously and gradually. Unlike other astral entities that may cause immediate fear or panic, these parasites operate more subtly, but their long-term effects can be devastating. These entities are typically invisible to the human eye and difficult to detect, making them even more dangerous. Detecting the presence of an energy parasite can be challenging due to their hidden and persistent nature. Victims may notice a continuous feeling of exhaustion and fatigue that is not relieved by rest. They may also experience sudden mood changes, irritability, and a general sense of physical and emotional weakness. Another common sign is difficulty concentrating and a decline in mental clarity, as these parasites affect both the body and mind. The primary purpose of energy parasites is to feed on the life energy of humans. These parasites attach to a person's energy field and begin to drain their energy slowly but steadily. This process can lead to a range of physical and mental issues as the victim feels increasingly drained and weakened. Additionally, these parasites can influence their victim's emotions and thoughts, inducing feelings of hopelessness and depression to keep them in a state of low energetic vibration, which facilitates feeding. The appearance of energy parasites, although rarely visible, has been described by some experienced astral travelers. They manifest as dark, amorphous forms that can vary in size from small black dots to larger, nebulous masses. These forms typically have an ethereal texture and may resemble shadows or dark clouds that cling to a person's energy field. Some accounts describe these parasites as having tentacles or filaments that extend and envelop the aura, continuously extracting the victim's life energy. While both energy parasites and succubi-incubi drain the life energy of their victims, there are significant differences between them. Succubi and incubi are sexual demonic entities that primarily attack during sleep, inducing erotic dreams to create an energetic connection and drain life energy. These encounters are typically more intense and direct, with clear manipulation of the victim through seduction and emotional control. On the other hand, energy parasites operate much more subtly and continuously. They are not limited to moments of sleep or rest, but can attach to a person's energy field at any time, feeding on their life energy in a constant and gradual manner. Interaction with an energy parasite is less obvious and more insidious, which can make detection and removal more difficult. Understanding the nature and tactics of these entities is crucial for those who venture into the astral realm. Awareness and proper protection can help mitigate the risks posed by these parasitic entities, ensuring a safer exploration of the astral plane. Techniques to counteract negative entities. Exploring the astral plane can be a fascinating and enriching experience, but it also entails certain risks, especially when encountering negative entities such as succubi, incubi, and energy parasites. Fortunately, there are proven techniques you can employ to protect yourself and counteract their malicious influences. One of the most effective techniques is protective visualization. Imagine a bright white light enveloping you completely, acting as a protective shield. This shield of light serves to strengthen your energy field and repel negative energies. The visualization should be clear and detailed. Visualize the light expanding from your heart or third eye, growing in intensity until it forms an impenetrable barrier around you. Perform this visualization regularly, especially before sleeping or meditating, to maintain your protection. In the astral plane, your intuition is a powerful tool that helps you navigate and detect negative presences. If you feel that something is not right or sense a disturbing presence, trust that feeling and take immediate steps to protect yourself. This may include strengthening your protective visualization or returning to your physical body. Keep a dream journal to identify patterns and recurrences that may indicate the presence of negative entities. It is crucial not to let fear dominate you in these situations. Negative entities of the astral plane, like succubi, incubi, and energy parasites, feed on negative emotions such as fear and despair. If you encounter one of these entities, remain calm and remember that they cannot physically harm you. Their power lies in their ability to induce fear and weaken you emotionally. By staying calm and not succumbing to fear, you can minimize their influence and protect your energy. When you feel fear, breathe deeply and mentally repeat affirmations of protection and calm. Remember that you are in control and that these entities cannot physically harm you. Maintain a mental stance of confidence and security, which is essential for repelling any attempts at energetic manipulation. For example, you can use affirmations like, "I am surrounded by a protective light that repels all negative energy. I am strong, safe, and in control," or "No harm can come to me and I am at peace." Regularly, cleanse your energy field to remove any lingering negative influences. This can be done through various methods such as meditation, focusing on clearing your mind and allowing positive energy to flow through you. Before beginning any astral travel or meditation, set clear boundaries and intentions. State that you are only open to positive and beneficial experiences and that any negative entities are not welcome in your space. This can help create a safer environment for your astral explorations. If you continue to experience negative encounters, consider seeking guidance from a knowledgeable practitioner or joining a community of like-minded individuals. They can offer support, advice, and additional protective techniques based on their experiences. By employing these techniques, you can significantly enhance your protection against negative entities in the astral plane and ensure a safer, more empowering experience. Conclusion. The astral plane is a fascinating and mysterious world, full of possibilities and discoveries. Exploring this realm helps us understand more about ourselves and the universe. However, it can also present challenges and encounters with negative entities. It is important to remember that although these entities may seem intimidating, they do not have the power to harm us physically. Staying calm, trusting our intuition, and using protective visualization techniques will help us stay safe and strong. Each experience in the astral plane teaches us something valuable. It shows us the importance of facing our fears and standing firm in the face of adversity. These lessons apply not only to the astral world, but also to our daily lives. If you want to continue learning about these topics and discover more esoteric knowledge, give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.